Well, hello there. Good afternoon, and welcome to my astrological insights for this week of September 20 through the 25th. Yes, yes, yes. Boy, I am just like buzzing. I am buzzing right now. I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, here it is. Just a little banner. Put my little banner up so that you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. The energetic that is going on just has me buzzing. It looks like, let me clean off my camera lens. It looks like it's a little cloudy. Oh, that's much better. It was a little fuzzy. I must have touched it with my greasy finger. Anyway, yeah, you can see it. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy, but I do have some really good information for you about what is going on right now, what it is that we are, experiencing. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge Ms. Carmen Ray, who's checking in, listening to this live stream. Hey, Carmen. Um, yeah, we've got a really, really, really interesting week. Really interesting week that is coming up for us. And it is a combination of like today is really full, flowing energy, lots of emotional energy because we have this full moon in Pisces, as well as a beautiful trine between Mercury and Jupiter. But then afterwards, in kind of the middle of the week, we're going to get into a little naughtiness. We also have our equinox coming up this week. But we get into a little naughtiness, is how I call it. But by the end of the week, by the 25th, we get back to some more of the flow. So it's just, just kind of a crazy, crazy thing. Hey, Carmen. So let me see how well I can do it this week of sharing my screen with you and sharing this good information in a way that will make, I hope, a lot of good sense for all of us. I was doing some practicing in managing the screen, but we'll see how well I'm really doing with it. Um, so we'll see. I think it's Alt and tab. That gets me back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That'll get me to the bottom of my screen. So let me come back here and let me share. And hopefully you'll be able to see everything big enough that I have to share with you for what is going on for us this week. Yes, yes, yes. I think this is the window I want to share. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, very nice. So as you can see here, we have this full moon in the sign of Pisces. And I found something from one of the many wonderful astrologers that I visit with online to find out or read from to find out about what's going on. But I got this really great one from these sisters called the Astro Twins. And their astrostyle.com is their website. And they say this about this moon. They say, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. This week, surrender to a soulful spiritual groove as the annual full moon in Pisces shimmers overhead this Monday, today. Buried dreams arise to the surface. Examine them, interact with them, then start discussing what needs to be brought into dialogue. Remember that Pisces is a poet of the zodiac. Rather than issuing grand declarations, woo your audience with flowery stanzas and extended metaphors. Where you've been stubbornly resisting your destiny, let down your walls and loosen up your boundaries. A willingness to be open and to just try new experiences could bring major shifts. Wow. Really, really cool. I am Pisces, so that's another reason why I'm like buzzing from this energy because the emotions here are they're pretty strong. Um, This full moon is conjunct Neptune, which you see in the picture there with its little Pisces sign in it, because Pisces is in Neptune right now, and it's opposite Mars. Yeah. So, it is like these two energies that normally wouldn't be getting along. It's like they're kind of uh, getting along. They're reconciling each other because Mars is all about action. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And Pisces, especially with it right now, having Neptune retrograde in it, it's all about, well, let's just take a moment to breathe. Let's just take a moment to feel what it is like before we go into action. Um, and so yeah, but together, this is the good thing about this energy. It's like, even though you may be feeling like, let me take my time and let me feel it out, you're still moving forward. Yeah, that's really, really cool. And I put the quote in at the bottom that I got from of this picture that you're seeing, that I got from Astro Butterfly. And she says the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or hostile universe. Yeah. So this energy of this beautiful full moon in Pisces is really giving us the support to choose that, yeah, the universe really is friendly. Um, Another astrologer said that this moon sets the stage for magical breakthroughs. Yeah. Watery, mystical full moon boosts intuition and magnifies spiritual growth and might even bring lots of luck. The other thing to know is that this lunation, my favorite word, is a harvest moon, right? So when we're harvesting something, folks, that means that we are receiving the yield from all our hard work and energy. Yes, during this year, we should now be able to allow ourselves to collect the fruits of our labor. Okay. So optimism, generosity, good fortune, good news. That is the energy that is around us today. And again, because it really is such a high intense level, some of you may be feeling a little pulled off, but no, it is good, 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 powerful energy. Now, on today, we also have this trine, and a trine is also about flowing energy. And it's Mercury in Libra trining Jupiter in Aquarius. The big message in this is that this, again, is a transit that brings optimism and good news. It's one of the best transits for making plans because of your good instincts, future oriented, and positive thinking. Also, it's an ideal time to clean up and organize anything from your office to your whole life. So, once again, we're getting, this just loving, flowing support. Some of the other astrologers talk about you could meet a range of people with increased social activity. And again, a lot of that is happening virtually. So it doesn't mean that you have to do it physically, you can do it virtually. And making friends should be coming easy, and it's mutually beneficial friendships that can prove profitable in the future, especially for those of us who are entrepreneuring it. Yes, 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 like Carmen and her Be Well group, definitely. Also, planning or setting off on a journey is favored, especially long distance travel. Your open mindedness and progress outlook enable you to increase your general knowledge and expand your horizons. So, again, it's this energy of expansion, good fortune, but future oriented. And like I talked about yesterday in my live broadcast, we can create a new future in a loving manner on purpose. So, again, enjoy and drink in this beautiful energy that we're getting based on the full moon and also with this beautiful trine. Now, in 2 days, on Wednesday, we get Libra season rolling in. So happy birthday to all you Libras out there. And the Libra energy, is a time, again, when we are, you know, getting to a balance or focusing on a balance. equality piece, so there's some social justice issues that may come to the forefront again during this time of being in the Libra season. Um, One of the astrologers says in a Libra season, it will just come easier than usual to open up to other people. Put the we before the me. So, again, really growing in our consciousness about social solidarity and about really equality, balance, and peace. And really accepting people's differences, seeing them as valuable rather than as something to be disposed of. Yeah. Now, on this time of the 22nd, as we enter into this Libra season, which is also, again, the fall here in the Northern Hemisphere, a time of, reaping the harvest. But it's also the equinox. So in the Southern Hemisphere, spring begins. They're just going into a time when things are beginning to open up and bloom. And the big thing about equinox is where we get 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. Again, back to this balancing. So wherever it is right now that you may be feeling a little out of balance, or maybe a lot of out of balance, whether that's physical, emotional, spiritual, um, this could be a great day to really set an intention to get yourself back into balance. So if you've been off balance, say with your diet, set an intention on the 22nd. Use that energy of the balance of the dark and the light to say, yes, I am now ready to get into balance. Set that attention, and you'll be surprised at what can show up for you. Yeah. Now, also on this 22nd, again, on the 20th had two aspects, and so the 22nd has these two aspects. This one, unfortunately, is a square. And this is Mercury in Libra squaring Pluto in Capricorn. The energy is about, there could be some really, out of control reactions to some things that you see, hear about, or in discussion about. Okay. Um, it's, we could feel like I've got to convince this person of something. And in trying to do that, you may fall into your control drama. Okay. You may fall into transferring your anger, your rage, and your pain onto that person because they're not agreeing with you. Or maybe they say something that you feel is totally crazy and insane and not true. Right. But what you want to do on this day during this time is to take the high road, maintain an open mind, and not argue for the sake of it, because it's not worth your time and energy. So you want to take the high road so that you can stay in a positive alignment, you know, and look for, uh, 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 if you want to influence someone, the best way to do it is by being kind, by being open, by being loving, by setting a boundary and taking responsibility. But the last thing you want to do is go into some form of violence, whether that's verbal or, God forbid, that it be physical. So, anyway, just a heads up that on the other part of the 22nd of coming into Libra and going through the equinox is this, energetic that could, push you into a place where you're not going to like yourself afterwards. Yeah. Now, the remaining um, aspects of the week are, again, we get this opposition. This is Venus and Scorpio opposing Uranus, which is now in Taurus. And again, it can bring unpredictable and often explosive emotions, usually signaling a change in your love life. Yes, because Venus is involved. But Venus is also involved with our finance. So a financial windfall is possible, but as it says here, you should be extra careful with money. There's a tendency to risk it all on suspect schemes or gamble it all away. Or you could be open again to be taken advantage of. So just be careful. Again, 22nd, 23rd are time for us just to, kind of pull back, maybe go in, not let ourselves get connected out to people and situations that really aren't going to bring us a good outcome. So be on the lookout for that and feel your way through that. This is a Pisces advice. Feel your way. If you get invited to something or asked to something, but you're just kind of not feeling it, don't hesitate to say no. Or say not now. Now's not a good time because you can always get back to something later on. So after we've had that square and that opposition, then on the 25th, next Saturday, we move into a beautiful trine of Mars in Libra and Saturn in Aquarius. And as it says, this is a good transit to follow through on something you're passionate about, something you have desired for some time that is valuable, substantial, and enduring. You'll see ways to contribute to your community or any collectives that you are part of. Yeah. So again, we get this flow energy. Um, Also, some astrologers have talked about the Mars trining Saturn transit gives you strength, ambition, and perseverance to take on the hardest task and complete it on time, on budget, and with perfection. Your patience and self discipline will keep you plodding along without being distracted or discouraged. Okay. So this is a great time for us to give ourselves permission to dive into what it is we're passionate about and know that we can expect lasting success and practical results. We can also expect support from colleagues and people we're associated with, people that we admire, like we can get the support that we need during this time as well. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very fun. Okay, let me come back here into StreamYard. Oops, it didn't work. Let me try it again. There we go. And I want to stop sharing my screen if it'll let me do that. Did I stop it? Yeah, stop screen. Okay, there we go. So, I hope I didn't have that welcome to Astrology Insights up the whole time. I probably did because I have not been paying attention. Not been paying attention. Anyway, let me get rid of my little banner now. And I apologize that that was up the whole time because I know it probably was. Well, we'll see anyway. But let me go into comments because I've got some comments here that I want to share with you. And some more people that joined in to say hi. Appreciate you, appreciate you. So there is Tracy Montgomery. Hey, Tracy. And girl, I just got so busy this week and for next week, but definitely I will be in touch with you soon so we can have some good say. Thank you so much for listening in. Then there is Cheryl Boyd. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, Tracy. There's Cheryl Boyd. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? Good to see you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Blessings on the opening of your center even more. She has a healing center up in the north part of Wisconsin. And there's Miss Anika, daughter of Oshun. The universe is really friendly. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Definitely. And I got another yes from Carmen. Take the high road from a Facebook user. Definitely. Definitely. We got to do that now. We got to do that now. And then watching the stars for fall equinox. Yes, very, very important. All of that just helps to uplift us. It's very much about being uplifted. Yeah. And then Tracy said, no worries, looking forward to it. Me too, sweetie. Definitely. So there you have it, folks. I got it out. And I hope this information is of support to you. It will be posted on my YouTube channel, Wisdom Walk to Self Mastery, so you can get easy access to it that way. I think it'll still be out on the Facebook pages that I did, my Wisdom Walk community. And I think I did it through a live feed as well. If it's not on Be Well, Carmen, put it there or I'll put it there so your folks can get access to it too. But anyway, please have a safe, healthy, happy, and calm week, getting through all of this energy that we have to keep navigating through. I'm liking that, for the last couple of weeks it has been where the week starts off with some flow energy and it get a little tight, but then it starts to flow again. So that works for me. Like, okay, I can do that back and forth, because that way it is a kind of balance in that, so I don't feel like I have to go hide too much. But anyway, again, we should all be patting ourselves on the back that we are still here. COVID is no joke. Its variants are no joke. So if you're still alive and kicking, consider it a grace and a blessing, and that you can take the time that you have and make great use of it to be on purpose, to complete your sacred contract, and to spread more love in the world. I love you all. Thank you for listening, watching in, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.